Hey beautiful people of the internet, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully great. Welcome to Budget Builds, where we use zero Forma and achieve maximum efficiency. Today we're taking a look at Excalibur and his exalted weapon. Before I continue with the video, please spot and click the subscribe button for more Warframe videos. Let's take a look at this Warframe, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, before I give you guys a build, let's go over Excalibur's abilities. And you know what they say? Knowledge is power. Alright, so here's Excalibur's passive. Excalibur deals 10% more damage along with 10% attack speed if he is wielding a sword. A mediocre passive, but it's still better than nothing. Regardless helps is the number one ability, Slash Dash. Basically, Excalibur pulls out his exalted blade and jumps from one enemy to another, automatically targeting the other one. What he does is he'll then slash the enemy in half. Doing this, you will be gaining invincibility frames. So in other words, during the animation, the enemies will not be able to kill you or damage you in any way. Grass halves, he's radial blind. Basically, Excalibur pulls out his exalted blade and blinds the enemies, whoever is in your radius. Doing so will then open enemies up to a finisher damage. Grass halves his number 3 ability, Radial Javelin. Basically, Excalibur pulls out his exalted blade once again, stabs the floor and impales all nearby enemies. And finally, we've got the exalted blade himself. Summon a sword of pure light and immense power. That's all it is. So for this build particularly, we are only going to be focusing on his number 4 being his exalted blade and his number 2 being his radical blind. And let me give you guys a small tip. If you guys are new to this game, firstly, spot and click the subscribe button. But no, I'm being dead serious about this one. You guys will be prompted with 3 Warframes. Mag, Bolt, and Excalibur. Pick Excalibur. Like, please, just do yourself a favor. Excalibur is probably the best Warframe out of those 3. He's the most, he can deal damage, he can crowd control, he can heal if you build him right, and whatnot. But let's go over his builds. Alright, so here's Excalibur's build I have prepared for everybody. Of course, you know, it's zero Forma. That's what we do on this channel. Zero Forma builds, budget builds. So we've got Obscuring Power, Augur Secrets, and Intensify for more power strength. To get Augur Secrets, you guys just need to go to the Plains of Eidolon and do a bounty. It's a gold reward. That's how you guys can go and get this mod. Or you guys can buy it from other players, but be warned, it's probably very pricey. We've got ourselves Streamline and Fleeting Expertise for more efficiency. The more efficiency we have, the longer we can stay in our exalted blade. That's what we want. We want to stay there for as long as possible. We've got Flow for a bigger energy pool. It also helps stay in our exalted blade for longer. Primed Continuity for more duration. The more duration we have, the longer the enemies will be blinded when you blind them. And also it does help our exalted blade last longer. Got ourselves a Vitality for more health because we don't want to die. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we just don't want to die. We can have a redirection as well because of the new shield gating changes, but that's entirely up to you. Whatever your choice is, I'm sure it will be amazing. And finally, the main mod itself, Chromatic Blade. Now this is an exalted blade augment. Basically, it turns your exalted blade into a pure elemental damaging weapon, based on your energy's color. So for instance, if your Excalibur's energy color is red, your exalted blade's default elemental will be heat and only heat. You can change it. If you put green, it's toxin. If you put blue, it's electricity and whatnot. Arcanes wise, alright, now of course Arcane Energize is a must because more energy. Why say no to more energy? Arcane Fury. Now this is flexible. You guys have 3 choices. You guys can go with Arcane Fury, Arcane Strike, or Arcane Guardian. Arcane Fury for more melee damage. You know, some more melee damage towards your exalted blade. You guys can go with Arcane Strike. That means you can attack faster, for more faster attack speeds. And finally, your other choice is Arcane Guardian for more armor. Alright, now this is not the only thing that we need to do. There's still one more thing that I need to go over with you guys, and that's modding Exalted Blade itself. So here's the build. Now this Exalted Blade stance comes by default, so don't worry, you will have this mod. So we've got ourselves Prime Pressure Point for more damage. Condition Overload for even more damage, True Steel for more crit, Virulent Scourge for more toxin and stage chance, Fever Strike for even more toxin, Berserker for more attack speed, Life Strike, that way we can gain our health back while we're attacking, and finally Organ Shatter for more critical damage. Now that's the build. Life Strike is a must because when you're attacking, this is an aggressive build. So what you guys do, you can radio blind and then just heavy attack. Make sure your heavy attacks are binded to your mouse or a particular button on your keyboard. Now let's go test this Warframe out against the enemy. And also, before I continue, take a look at this. You guys can see whatever that you see over there, it says they're corrosive. That's because I've got toxin on there. Alright, let's do this. So I've got some corrupted gunners ready to be killed. Grab some energy, activate the Exalted Blade, and watch and learn, ladies and gentlemen. So that concludes today's video. If you guys liked the video and if it helped you, leave a like. Spartan kick the subscribe button for more Warframe videos. I'ma make like a banana and split.